It is a great day to film. Audience, upcoming videos of this channel is going to get way better. The quality of the videos is going to change. The audio is going to get way better. The content is going to be way better. Here, да что мне офисный стул скрипит? Не люблю это офисный стул скрипит. Что это? Nothing happened. This is a temporary chair for now. I need to grab the box. What we have in this box is the Canon 80D. You're thinking to yourself, oh no, why? Why the Canon 80D? Why the Canon 80D? It's 2018. Well, you gotta watch the whole video to find out why. Let's get into the box. Bubble wrap, don't need that. More bubble wrap, don't need that. I ordered this on B&H on January 6th and it came on January 10th. So B&H, great shipping, by the way. So what we have in this box is a SD card, 32 gigabyte, a camera bag. I got extra batteries. Now with this camera bag, I don't use these kind of camera bags. The camera bag that I use, I will link down below. It is a Manfrotto. It has a compartment where I can store my lens, my mirrorless or DSLR, whatever camera it is. It is a great backpack. And also on the side, it has a Manfrotto monopod. I'd rather prefer these kind of backpacks than this. With the Canon 80D that I purchased on B&H, is that it comes with this bag, battery, it's actually 2 batteries, and a SD card. So all this was free with the purchase of Canon 80D on B&H. Here is the Canon 80D. Now you've seen all the unboxing of the Canon 80Ds, so I'm not gonna go really into depth of how the unboxing is. Very, very thick manual book. Here is the Canon 80D. Canon, by the way, great packaging. Here is the Canon 80D. Here's the specs. It is a 24 megapixels APS-C, which is a crop sensor. Lens mount EF, EFS, TSE, MPE, image processor, Digic 6, autofocus, 45 cross-type autofocus points, viewfinder, pentaprism, raw place JPEG, you can film, you can record MOV, MP4, 1920 by 1080, 50 frames per second, and 30 FPS. Now, in those frames, you can only record 30 minutes max. Aren't we missing something? Oh no, where's 4K? There is no 4K on Canon 80D. Here's the thing with 4K. I watched a lot of videos talking about 4K, but I did not hear this. What I'm about to say is that we are transitioning to 4K. Maybe it'll take 3 years, maybe it'll take 4 years. Who knows? We are still at the stage of 1080p, which you, the audience right now watching, not a lot of people are watching at 4K. They don't have the TV or monitor or any of the devices that to use as their daily driver of when they want to watch a video. 1080p means the number of pixels. So 4K is a number of pixels. Let's say, for an example, a person goes into a store, purchases a DSLR or mirrorless. He got his new camera, he's really excited. He goes home, he unboxes his camera, he turns on his camera, he starts recording, and he's noticing that in the room there's different lighting sources. There's blacks, there's bright, and he notices that the black doesn't look black. And he's filming at, let's say 1080p or 4K. And he's noticing, oh, that black doesn't look black. Why is there grain? Why is it adjusting the brightness of when I go into a underexposed and overexposed area? Well, the thing is that that's why you have to go into the exposure triangle, which exposure triangle means ISO, aperture, shutter. It is a whole different video I will be doing. The exposure triangle, it makes the video quality of 1080p 4K, makes it way better. It makes the black black. With 4K, also it eats up a lot of storage. You need like a 10 terabyte hard drive just to make videos, let's say 3 times a week. The thing is that I got nothing against 4K. 4K is great. The key feature of 4K to use is, let's say, DSLR mirrorless on any of these cameras. Let's say you have 4K on there. When you go to post-production and you edit the video, is that you can crop into a certain location of a video. For an example, let's say if I take this knife, you can zoom in the video, in the post-production of when you video editing. So you zoom in over here, you zoom in over here on the left, and it doesn't lose any resolution of that 4K, which is awesome. 1080p, it does lose a little bit resolution. It will have some grain and it won't look really as sharp as 4K. That is the benefits of 4K that I do like. And hopefully, you know, Canon comes out with the new Canon 80D or whatever number it will be. So no 4K on the Canon 80D. Continue on with the specs. ISO native 150, 100 to 25,600. Wi-Fi and NFC. Water and dust resistance, yes. HDMI, memory type SD, SDHC or SDXC, UHS, iCard. So that is the main specs of the Canon 80D. There's more specs on the Canon 80D, but that is just the general of the specs of the Canon 80D. Let's take a closer look at the Canon 80D. So here's the Canon 80D up close. We have the LCD, the shutter button, ISO, autofocus, and the rest of the buttons. Then you got your dial modes. The main dial mode that I will always use is manual. Wheel here to adjust your ISO. You got your flash, which I don't use, and so that is the top view of it. Another wheel, stop and record film, viewfinder, menu, display, lock, on, screen, and the screen swivels, place it back here, and hopefully Canon can continue with the swivel screen, because when you swivel back here, you're actually protecting the screen. So that is awesome. And also you can swivel the screen and actually you can see yourself. So that is awesome. SD card slot. Canon, please make 2 SD cards if you can. But yes, 1 SD card on this side, then on the other side. Also, Canon, make these covers way better, like accordion style, folding into it or a slide into it, because I don't know how long this will last. But you got your headphone jack to listen to your feedback of what you're recording, and you got your microphone jack, HDMI, battery slot here, which this battery is 1865 milliamp. The batteries that come with the purchase of the Canon 80D on B&H has 1600 milliamp. So it comes of course with a charger. It comes with 2 batteries, a European plug, a car charger. So these 2 are 1600 milliamp batteries, which is awesome. The reason why I went with Canon, like the Canon 80D, is because I'm colorblind, and as I'm colorblind, I can't see the difference between green and blue. And Canon got the color accuracy right on point, especially on the skin tones. And I read a lot on Canon DSLRs and watched a lot of videos, and a lot of people say that Canon got their skin tones very accurate. And also, as I'm visually impaired and I only see 10 feet, and Canon is really good on autofocus, like the face tracking. So I can just open up my aperture to f5 stop and I can just track my face, and and I don't have to worry about is it in focus, is it not in focus. I already know that I have a good depth of field and it is already tracking my face. Canon 80D just hits the sweet spot of picking up a DSLR and start filming. Other cameras you can take a look is like the Canon 6D Mark II. It also has a flipped out screen. Sony a7S II, Nikon D7500, the newly released Panasonic GH5S. This is what the whole channel is about reviewing DSLRs, mirrorless cameras, gear, tech, etc. And also vlogs. This video is not sponsored, the product was purchased by me. If you're considering to buy 4K, let's say mirrorless or DSLR, whatever camera it is, here's the question that we have to ask ourselves. Is that, do we have the glass, which is lenses? Do we have the lenses for the camera? Do we have the equipment, lighting, C-stands, stabilizer? When you film 4K, you can still export it as 1080p, but still that file, you don't want to downgrade it to 1080p. It's still going to be 4K. That file still is stored on your whatever portable hard drive or computer. It is still stored on there. It still has that memory of 4K. But you aren't see me right now, but I will show you what's in front of me. This camera I use to have a top view. So this is what is in front of me. I have my Dracast light. It is tungsten and daylight. Then I have my main camera, which is the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, recording on a lavalier mic. Not the best way to record audio, but it just syncs in with the video and I have to do less in the video editing process. Desk light, which is LED. The main camera, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, I'm going to replace that main camera to the Canon 80D. This is the last time of this kind of quality of the video. So now we're going to switch into the Canon 80D, but before that, I'm going to do some audio testing. So audio 1, 2, 3, audio 1, 2, 3. This is how it looks on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. As you can see, audience, there's changes being made and adjustments. So this is how it's going to look of most of my videos of unboxing, announcements, etc. So I will have this backdrop, which is a chroma key, and of course I'll have my Dracast light. Of course, further on, that'll be adjusted. But yep, so this is the Canon 80D. The video quality of this channel is just going to be awesome. And the audio, that's going to be fixed. Change that. If you thought this video was helpful, share it. If you liked this video, hit that like button and also subscribe. Well, audience, I gotta go make content now.